What we know for sure is that the narcissist will absolutely try to suck all the joy out of the holidays. And if you're still thinking maybe this is the year their heart grows 10 sizes like the Grinch and suddenly the narcissist is holding hands and singing carols, well, you're about to be disappointed again. Because this isn't a Dr. Seuss story. This is real life with a real narcissist. They don't change. They can't change. They have no desire to change. When you try to appeal to their sense of empathy, like, please let the kids have one Christmas with no drama, it falls on deaf ears. They have no empathy. When you try to appeal to their sense of fairness, like, we've been to your family's every Christmas for the past 3 years, it's my family's turn. Well, that also falls on deaf ears because they have no sense of fairness. They have no moral compass. So then how do you stop the narcissist from stealing Christmas? You anticipate and prepare. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. I'm Victoria McCooey. I'm a narcissist divorce coach, a motivational speaker, and the creator of the Reclaim Your Power system. This is what I do all day, every day. I help my clients figure out how to get ahead of whatever crazy thing their narcissistic spouse is going to do, how to deal with a toxic partner, either in the marriage, trying to leave the marriage, during the divorce, or even after the divorce, when you're trying to co-parent with a narcissistic ex. So here's what that might look like at the holidays. So maybe they're demanding that you storm out of whatever family situation it is because this is what always happens. They have a problem with someone and they create drama and they want to storm out of the party just to cause a lot of chaos. And they're going to demand that you and the kids and all storm out together. Well, how do you get ahead of that? Anticipate that that's what's going to happen. Find a reason to have another car there. Plan ahead to have an exit strategy so that you don't have to storm out with the narcissist. And I hear what you're saying. Oh my gosh, there's going to be hell to pay. Well, which hell is worse? You're in this untenable situation and you need to start creating boundaries. Yes, there are always going to be repercussions. And you know what I say this almost every day to someone. It doesn't matter what you do or don't do or what you say or don't say. You're always going to be blamed. It's always going to be your fault and they're always going to be mad at you no matter what. So you might as well do what serves you. So maybe the scenario is that you want to visit your family and your spouse doesn't think that works. So you figure out a way to have that happen. You take action. This is about reclaiming your power and doing what you know is right and fair. So I know that it seems scary, but it's a mindset shift. It's all within your reach. It's just that you've been brainwashed into believing that you have no control, but you really do. I love this speech that Mel Robbins gives. I'll link it below, but the message is no one is coming. No one is coming to fix this for you. Nobody else can come in from the outside and make this marriage work for you, make this person behave differently for you. This is up to you. You are the only one who can take action here. So if you want to see changes in your life, in your relationship, in your marriage, and I'm guessing you do because you're searching, you found me, you're here on this video, you're on YouTube looking for information, then you need to take action. And by taking action, I mean you have to start doing things differently. Because if you keep doing things the same way you're doing them, you're going to get the same results. You're counting on someone else making changes. But as long as you keep reacting the same way you do, then nothing is going to change. The narcissist is not incentivized to change. The narcissist is perfectly happy with everything exactly the way it is, being in control. So if you want to make changes, then the changes are going to have to start with how you react. So yes, you have to be the one to make the changes, but you can get support. In fact, you can't do this alone. This is uncharted waters for you. You're compromised. You need help and guidance. So that means talking to people, having someone help you who's been in this situation before. It's really hard for someone who's never been on the receiving end of a narcissistic spouse to understand the challenges you're facing. So reach out, find help, find a group, find support, find a coach. If you like, you can book a free call with me. That is a great first step. We'll talk about what's going on with you. I'll give you my best advice for how you might start your process of making changes. And then if you're interested in working with me, I have one-on-one programs. I have a group program. I have lots of different options for the right support for where you are right now. There will be a link in the description where you can get right to my calendar and book that free call. I really hope this information was helpful. If you did find some value in this video, would you do me a favor and please give it a thumbs up? And also, please subscribe to my channel. That's how I'm going to get in front of more people who really need to hear this information. So you won't just be helping me, you'll be helping a lot of other people too. Thanks so much for watching. I've linked a couple of other videos here that I think you might also like, so I hope I see you in the next video.